Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Life Doula Podcast. I'm Charity Marahomsar, and today we're shining a spotlight on an often overlooked phase of the cancer journey, survivorship. The title of today's episode is Survivorship Uncovered, the Realities of Life After Cancer. You see, when treatment ends, many people expect life to return to normal pre-cancer, as if it's like just flipping a switch. But the truth is, the end of treatment marks the beginning of a new chapter, one that comes with its own set of challenges, uncertainties, and opportunities for growth. So imagine this, you've completed your last round of chemotherapy, and the doctor gives you the news you've been waiting for. You have no evidence of disease or you're in remission. It should feel like a moment of celebration, and it is. Yet, as the confetti settles, you may suddenly feel a mix of emotions: relief, joy, but also anxiety, fear, and sometimes confusion about what comes next. You might find yourself grappling with questions that didn't exist before. What does it really mean to be a survivor? How do I manage lingering long-term side effects? Or will I ever feel like myself again? These feelings and questions are entirely valid, and you're not alone in experiencing them. In today's episode, we'll uncover the realities of life after cancer treatment, discussing the physical, emotional, and social challenges that many survivors like me will also explore practical strategies to navigate this new terrain or landscape, share some, tips or two from someone like me who have walked and continue to walk this path, and highlight the importance of community and support. So whether you're a survivor yourself or supporting someone, this episode is for you. Together, let's navigate the complexities of survivorship and embrace the journey ahead. Now that we're on the same page, let's talk about these complexities and the realities of life after cancer. So, while completing treatment is a monumental achievement, it is important to recognize that this phase brings its own unique challenges. So, let's talk about common misconceptions about life after cancer. Before we explore those challenges, let's address these misconceptions just to, make it very clear. Number one, once treatment is over, everything goes back to normal. Not true. Many people believe that finishing treatment means returning to life as if it was before cancer, when in reality, the transition to survivorship often involves navigating new challenges and adjusting to a different normal. Number two misconception: survivors should feel, ever grateful and happy. There's a common misconception that survivors should only feel gratitude and happiness after overcoming cancer. Sure, I was grateful, I was humbled, I was happy. However, it's normal to experience a range of different emotions, including sadness, anxiety, or even anger. And in my case, it was so weird. I wanted the treatment to finish, and yet, when I was not doing treatment, I started to feel like I was having withdrawal from treatment. I felt unsure, insecure that I was not covered with treatment. So you see, acknowledging all these feelings is essential for healing. The third misconception: you're cured after treatment. The term cured can be misleading. Many survivors live with the reality of ongoing monitoring and fear of recurrence. So, understanding survivorship involves vigilance. We need to be vigilant, and care for ourselves is crucial for mental and emotional well being. We need to continuously take care of what we eat, how we sleep, how we manage our stress. So, it ain't over. Fourth misconception: all survivors have the same experience. Every cancer journey is unique. Survivors may face different challenges based on their type of cancer treatment and personal circumstances. It's essential to recognize that there's no one size fits all experience in survivorship. Fifth misconception: you shouldn't talk about your experience. Some survivors may feel pressured to keep their experiences to themselves, thinking that others don't want to hear about their stories and struggles. Now, sharing your story can provide healing and support both for you and those who may be going through similar experiences. Now that we've addressed the misconception, let's dive into the realities of life after cancer treatment. Physical health challenges. This is so near and dear to my heart. One of the first realities many survivors face is the continuation of the physical health challenge. Even after treatment, side effects can linger. Fatigue, pain, neuropathy, chemobrain, tinnitus, and changes in physical appearance can all impact our daily life. Imagine waking up each day feeling exhausted and you tell yourself, I just got up from sleep. Why am I feeling exhausted? Despite having finished a treatment months or years ago. This fatigue can be debilitating and may affect your ability to return to work or engage in activities you once loved. It's essential to understand that healing takes time, and you may need to adjust your expectation for yourself. Finding a routine that includes gentle movement, good nutrition, and rest can be vital in managing these ongoing challenges. Now, let's be very practical here. If before cancer treatment you used to run 10K or 15K or even a marathon, please don't expect that immediately after treatment. Take small steps every day to regain back your healthy habits. It could mean you starting on a 2 kilometer walk in the morning, another 1 kilometer walk at night. It's so far from your 10K every day, but if you do it every day, you will get back to where you started. Let's talk about long-term side effects. Many cancer survivors deal with long-term side effects that can impact quality of life. And this can include neuropathy, which I discussed earlier, cognitive difficulties, often referred to as chemobrain, and a lot of hormonal changes. So let's say you might find that a simple task becomes challenging due to memory lapses or difficulty in concentrating. And this becomes now a joke in the family because I find myself talking and being unable to finish what I'm about to say. This can be frustrating and may affect your confidence or my confidence, especially when returning to work or engaging in social activities. Understanding that the side effects are common can help you seek appropriate support and adjustments in your life. Let's talk about emotional and psychological impact. People underestimate the emotional toll of a cancer diagnosis and that it doesn't simply vanish after treatment ends. Many survivors experience a phenomenon known as survivor's guilt, anxiety, or even depression. You might find yourself feeling anxious during follow up treatments or appointments, fearing the worst. Perhaps you feel guilty for surviving when others may have not survived. It's important to acknowledge these feelings and understand that they are normal part of the healing process. Seek support from therapists, from your counselors, from your coaches, or from your community or trusted friends. They provide a safe space to process these emotions and develop coping strategies. Let's talk about the controversial challenges at the workplace. Returning to work can be one of the most challenging aspects of survivorship. Survivors may face stigma, misunderstandings, or even discrimination as they try to reintegrate into their professional lives. Picture yourself back in the office where colleagues may not fully understand what you've gone through. You might feel pressured to perform at the same level as before, despite managing the side effects or emotional challenges. Open communication with your employer, especially your immediate leader, about your needs and potential accommodations, not special treatments, can help create a supportive work environment. I want to talk a little bit about stigma. In our community, many of our young survivors are not given equal chance to be able to go back to the workplace simply because they think that the person may be sick again. And number two, a survivor has a stigma that they cannot function in the office. So I hope for those listening who are in the HR or employers themselves that you give a chance to our cancer survivors. They just had cancer. They can still function. They are still competent. After treatment, many survivors struggle to re enter society and might feel a little disconnected from those who haven't faced similar experience. This can lead to feelings of isolation and what I mentioned earlier, stigma. You might feel hesitant to share your journey with friends and family, fearing that they won't relate or that they'll treat you differently. Very understandable. It's important to remember that your experience is valid and finding a community of fellow survivors can foster understanding and support, helping you navigate these feelings of disconnection. What about navigating new norms and lifestyle changes? Survivorship often comes with the need to redefine what normal looks like for you. Many survivors find themselves reassessing priorities, lifestyle choices, and even their life goals. After your experience, you may decide to prioritize your health in ways you hadn't before. Perhaps adapting a healthier diet, moving more, getting into healthier exercise routine for you, or even changing careers to pursue a passion. The latter happened to me. Embracing these changes can really be empowering, but it's essential to approach them at your own pace. Setting small, achievable goals can help you gradually adjust to this new chapter in your life. Let's talk about rebuilding a sense of identity. I just had a couple of consultations about this. For many survivors, cancer can shift their sense of identity. You may struggle with how to define yourself beyond being a cancer patient. This is especially true for those who have undergone treatment for several years. For several years, all you know is that you are a cancer patient. You might find yourself asking, now that I'm no longer a patient, who am I now? Or now that I'm not going back and forth the hospitals, what do I do now? What do I want to do in my life? Taking time to explore your interests, rediscover hobbies, and set new goals can aid in rebuilding your identity. Engaging in community activities, volunteering, or joining support groups can also foster a sense of belonging and purpose. while you are waiting for that epiphany of what you will do with your life after cancer, you can wait actively and you can start working on building a healthier lifestyle while you're waiting for your purpose to unfold. And volunteering in support groups, doing stuff that feels connected to society, can aid in finding that one thing that you want to do now as a survivor. So it's clear that survivorship is a complex and multifaceted journey. While the end of treatment is a significant milestone, it's just the beginning of a new chapter filled with its own challenges and opportunities for growth. If you're feeling overwhelmed by these realities, I encourage you to explore one of our interventional programs here at Better Days Wellbeing Center called Heal Strong, a holistic after cancer care program designed to support survivors through the complexities of life after treatment. Heal Strong focuses on empowering you to manage the physical, emotional, and social challenges of survivorship with a comprehensive, structured approach tailored to your needs. As we conclude today's episode, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the strength and resilience that each of you embodies as survivors. The journey through cancer is undoubtedly challenging, but it also reveals an extraordinary capacity for growth, adaptation, and hope. Life after cancer is not just about surviving. It's about thriving in a new reality. It's about embracing the complexities of your experience, advocating for your needs, and rebuilding your sense of self. Remember, it's okay to feel a mix of emotions as you navigate this new chapter. You are not alone. There's a lot of us navigating in this new journey. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure about what comes next in your survivorship chapter, please consider exploring resources like our interventional program Heal Strong or program that's similar. So thank you for being here, for listening, and for sharing this space with us. Your courage to confront these realities inspires not only yourself, but also those around you. Together, we can continue to break down the barriers of stigma and misunderstanding that often accompany cancer survivorship. Let's embrace a journey ahead with open hearts and minds, fostering connection and support along the way. Until next time, take care of yourselves, lean in on your support systems, and remember that your voice matters in this world.